If you or someone you know has diabetes, you may have built up an extra supply of test strips and lancets. That's where we come in. We'll buy the supplies that you don't need and resell them to those in need to prevent waste. Help us make diabetes management more affordable. Visit us at teststripswithaz.com.
Fuck Yair, do you want to maybe expand on that? How are you feeling going into Friday?
Yeah, expand. Fuck Yair.
He was out here and we asked him, after taking a little bit of time to think about it, did he still maybe think he could have continued with the eye? And he said yes, he thinks he could have. I mean, now you've taken some time to think about it. What's your emotions going into Friday?
I feel good. Cool as cucumber. Calm like a bomb. I'm ready to go off. I'm gonna kill this kid. If you don't die, it doesn't count. That's what I'm thinking.
Is it personal now? Because
it's always personal. It's always personal when you fight. This kid's trying to take money off my kid's table. What if I was coming to your house, taking food off your table, smacking your kid? That's the way I look at it. How do you feel if I was to do that? Is it personal? Fuck yeah, it's personal. It's a fight. You only get one check if you lose. You think this is a game? You think this is a sport? It's not a sport. It's fist fighting, bro. Fighting for my blood, fighting for my family. Every time I step in there, multiple times. I love to do this shit. I love competing. I love fighting. But it's personal every time. This guy's trying to kick my head off into the fucking New York City. So, what do you think?
So does the eye thing from a couple of weeks ago make any difference at all?
The eye's over, bro. We're here now. This is it. Eye's over.
All right, last one on the eye thing. What happened in the hotel lobby? What, from your perspective?
I thought he was just trying to come up, be cordial, say, hey, let's run it back. Fortunately, that wasn't the situation. So I had to shove his little bitch ass, let him know what's up. And it's kind of good. I didn't really get to hit him within that 15 seconds. He's doing that little tip tap. He's very, very speedy. Just waiting for my time to drop that bomb on him. And fortunately, I didn't. Fortunately, it happened in the hotel lobby. I don't like to condone myself like that, but when you're coming up and provoking me, I thought he was trying to be cool, say, hey, let's run it back, no problem. Fortunately, that was the situation. But you notice when I pushed him, his eyes changed. If that was my family and this is my family around, someone pushed me, Cost here is going to have to be calling my family like, hey, you guys got some charges coming up, because ain't nobody going to push me like that, bro. So he just proved that his whole family's bitch made, and I'm going to prove it come Friday night. I get the biggest shot. I get to bring the banger here to Boston in a bigger setting on American soil in a great American state. And this is Boston, baby. These boys are rowdy. We're the Americans want that one back, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to serve them right.
You said he ran into you earlier in the street. Did you actually run into him in the lobby?
Yeah, I ran into him right as he was passing out the door. Him and his coach.
Say anything to each other?
I just looked at him and he looked away. He looked down. He's a coward. That's it.
One of the biggest changes from that fight to this one, obviously, is that it's 3 rounds. Do you prefer that it would have been 5 rounds? Does it not matter to you? What's the mindset there?
Yeah, you would think on paper, it looks like 5 rounds is definitely in my favor. He gasses. He doesn't like to push that pace. 3-round kind of benefits him, obviously, but that's not going to be the case. I'm here to prove a lot of the doubters, a lot of the haters wrong, and just go in there and do what I do best, man. And when I'm out there having fun, being a fucking savage human highlight reel that I am, it's a nightmare for anybody. I can beat anybody. I can beat anybody in this division. I can knock out anybody in the world, I believe. So, when I'm being vicious and doing the right things right, doing my smarts, doing my groove, these guys beat me on close decisions. A takedown, a footwork, they're running, they're fighting fucking scared. This isn't going to be that type of fight. He ain't going to have any room to breathe. Yair folds under pressure. He's going to get a lot of it. And I guarantee you, I can put, instead of 15 seconds of an eye poke, I can put him out in 15 seconds. At any given moment, I can put him out. I can take his best shots. I can eat him all day. He can't take mine. It's a different story when you're facing me.
It seems after that first fight that fans were really on your side after that whole thing happened. And now that this is in the U.S., are you feeling that fan support, that people are on your side heading into this?
Yeah, for sure. It's just the way I think. I don't think it has anything to do with anything, but the fact that the way that I condone myself, the way he condoned himself. I stepped up like a man. People don't know what I was going through prior to that and the eye problems that I had. And I'm not here to explain to anybody. I don't have to. People who know me and seen me fight a long time, been in this company a long time. I feel like just the way he reacted was his true character, and people didn't like that. They didn't take too kindly to it, and I feel like he was getting a bad reaction compared to I think a lot of people jumped on my side.
Do you think, you say a lot of things about you, but I think being scared to fight is not something people can say about you. So do you think his reaction is kind of, you can't even see where he's coming from?
I think it's just a childish reaction, try to get a reaction out of me. Well, I'm here to fight, bro. And I told you, I came straight back. I canceled a lot of plans. You know, I had plans. You know, it was going to be my night. I literally dropped everything to make this fight happen. And I was like, you know what? There's 3 great American states coming up: Boston, MSG, and DC. I came back. I got cleared right away. I called the bosses. I was ready to go on Monday. You know, once I found out there in Mexico City that it wasn't nothing major, I had some prior eye problems. Once I got back, cleared everything up, was able to go, I realized that I could get on this card, and I wanted to be here. I chose to be here, and here we are making it happen. I got a great reaction. This is an amazing gym here, and Peter Welch's gym. You know, this is some hood shit right here. I love it. This is grimy, baby. And you know, the type of fighting style that I bring matches the Boston intensity.
I know that you probably don't want to go into too much detail, but how severe were those eye problems from before the fight?
Yeah, just basically I had a severe eye infection, and then I took a vicious poke, you know, and it didn't heal up right. You know, the doctor told me to grab some steroids, and unfortunately I went down to Mexico. I heard steroids. I was just taking the regular eye drops that he gave me the first time. I didn't really think much of going in, you know, to Mexico. I didn't really know what's going on there, which I should have. That was actually my mistake. I take responsibility for that and accountability. I should have grabbed the steroids, the legal steroids. You know, that was for my eye, and it didn't heal up properly. So when, you know, you take a little graze like that, I look at it, it doesn't look like much, but it's basically like reskinning your knee open, and you have a bad infection. You know, there's nothing I can do about it. Happened within the first 15 seconds, and he fouled me. That's it. You know, it wasn't intentional, and here we are. We get to run it back. So
Is this the right decision to run it back this quickly?
fuck yeah, hell yeah, bro. Yeah, this fight has to go down. Especially after all that happened, this fight has to go down.
Have you noticed fans have been more hyped for this fight? Because I spoke to fans before, and they mentioned your fight over the expect given what happened.
Yeah, I just saw Dana posted today. He mentioned Reyes and Weidman, and he posted my picture. I think people think that we should be the main event, but we had an unfortunate situation. There's already a main event chosen, but I think if we were to be on this card, it could have been main event.
Being in Boston, you got the card you wanted, you got the fight you wanted, quick turnaround, you get to get some closure hopefully on this. How excited are you to just put this all behind you, put Yair behind you, put all the drama behind you, get a win, and just move on and move onwards and upwards?
I'm not that eager to get up out of the situation. You know, I'm enjoying the moment. All eyes are on me right here, right now, and it just hypes it up for a bigger situation. Really, I set myself up. It's like a check raise. You ever play poker? Check raise, motherfucker. You know, I'm gonna get both my checks plus maybe a couple more. It really just kind of comes back, and it intensifies things. You know, now the people are talking my name. Now the people are talking about the Yair Stevens. They ain't even talking about the main event. They're talking about the co-main. You know, who does that? You know, it's like Tupac. All eyes on me. So go and seize the moment, seize the situation. Like I'm not eager to get out of the situation, put this behind me. I'm enjoying every moment. I'm having fun hitting pads. You know, I'm here with my coaches, my teammates. You know, I got the best people in the world. And when I came back here to America, it was like I got out of jail. Everything was brand new. I got my coaches around me. I get to drive my car again. I get to eat my foods at my home. So it's just even better. Now we're on my soil. So let's go.
Speaking of Mexico City, one of the big controversies coming out of that card was the behavior of the crowd. Obviously, the crowd was on your side. Some of the stories, I mean, you got objects getting thrown in the octagon, you got fighters getting beer poured on them, fighters getting assaulted. How do you feel about that behavior? And also, would you ever fight in Mexico again?
Yeah, for sure. I love beer, so that's really not a bad thing. You know, it's just unfortunate that some people in the UFC staff and the PR, the people that were there trying to calm the situation down, I heard they took some more bumps and bruises than I did. I don't mind beer getting splattered on me. Look, I get it. I wanted to fight. I didn't go down there for 2 months for nothing. You know, to have some beer thrown on me, that ain't shit. You know, but to have that represented in the UFC and the people that were the security, they did a great job. You know, when that stuff happens, you know, I heard Carla Esparza got a beer thrown on her on the walkout. You know, that's just kind of nonsense, bro. You know, but whatever, fight there again, hell yeah, I'll go back. I love Mexico. I love it doesn't take away from the time that I did have down there in Zacatecas, the people that I met. I love that culture. That's my culture at home. I have Mexican family, so you know. It is what it is, man. I'd be pissed off too if fight ended in 15 seconds. Fortunately, it wasn't my fault though.
You come to this fight very emotional. I mean, the first thing you said is "fuck Yair." But at the same time, you got to fight smart. What are you going to do to control to make sure you're not fighting emotional come Friday night?
Just do me, bro. I mean, I'm not emotional at all. It's fuck Yair. I have freedom of speech. I don't really care for the kid, you know. But business as usual. You know, I'm going to still keep my head on my shoulders. And the intentions, if he doesn't die, it doesn't count. That's the way that I represent myself inside the octagon. I basically murder people. You know, that's me, bro. Look, I'm a human highlight reel. Put my highlight MMA tapes up against anybody. I guarantee you, I'm probably one of the better ones on there, or at least probably top 5. And that's anybody, and not steroids. No one's ever been busted for steroids. Those guys in Pride. I'm talking about real, all natural Coronas and good vibes, motherfucker. I'm all natural, bro. That's me. So that's what I do. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.